Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV. I'm Vedant Agarwal. Well, the big headline at this hour, the Supreme Court's quota within quota verdict in a sense, because the Supreme Court has now allowed the sub-classification of the SCs and the STs. This has led to sharp political reactions with many parties opposing it, including the BJP ally LJP at the centre. But also many have welcomed this verdict. It is a landmark verdict indeed, because it overrules the 2004 ruling of the Supreme Court that had disallowed the sub-classification of the SCs and the STs. Strong observations by the Supreme Court saying that quota cannot continue for generations, but the sub-classification as per the Supreme Court must be transparent. Listen in to all the political reactions that have come in.
ప్రభుత్వం తరఫున నేను స్పష్టమైన ప్రకటన చేస్తున్నా, దేశంలోనే అందరికంటే ముందు బాగానే నిలబడి తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం ఏబిసిడి వర్గీకరణ అమలు చేసే బాధ్యత మా మిత్రులు, మా మంత్రివర్గ సహచరులు మేమందరం తీసుకుంటాం. అవసరమైతే ఇప్పుడు ఇచ్చిన ఉద్యోగ నోటిఫికేషన్లలో కూడా వర్గీకరణను అమలు చేయడానికి అవసరమైతే ఆర్డినెన్స్ తీసుకొచ్చి మాదిగ సోదరులకు న్యాయం చేసే బాధ్యత మేము తీసుకుంటాం.
Although it comes from Honorable Supreme Court. But I personally believe, and my party is of the view, that unless you have substantial data on caste census, and which is the need of the hour, I think these kind of initiatives and talk about subcategorization, it falls flat. It's largely meaningless.
And the BJP's crucial ally at the centre, the Lok Janshakti Party, Ramvilas Paswan, which is headed by Chirag Paswan, has said that this is something that may lead to more discrimination. In fact, the LJP has said the Supreme Court must reconsider this order. Listen in to what LJP leader Shambhavi had to say.
देखिए, हम मानते हैं कि ये जजमेंट जो है वो बहुत फेयर नहीं है, क्योंकि जो रिजर्वेशन का आधार था वो आपका क्रीमी लेयर, नॉन क्रीमी लेयर, अफ्लुएंशियल ये था ही नहीं. जो रिजर्वेशन का आरक्षण का आधार था वो सिंपली अनटचेबिलिटी, छुआछूत थी. तो अब आप उसको जाकर के ये जो सब डिविजन्स क्रिएट करने का प्रयास है कि नहीं, शेड्यूल कास्ट एंड शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स में हम लोग सब डिविजन्स क्रिएट करें, दैट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. तो हम लोग सब जो सरकार में हैं, हम लोग सब न्यायालय को अप्रोच करेंगे, यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को हम लोग अप्रोच करेंगे, और सरकार मजबूती से जितने भी दलित वर्ग के लोग हैं, पिछड़े वर्ग के लोग हैं, उनके साथ मजबूती से खड़ी है, और ये सारा नहीं, हमारा प्रयास होगा कि ऐसा नहीं हो.
All right, Prabhakar is now joining us live on the phone line now. So Prabhakar, interesting there that the LJP has said that this is something that will create more discrimination, and that they will urge the Supreme Court to, in a sense, reconsider its decision.
Yeah, despite being part of the coalition government of NDA, Lok Janshakti Party has always been of the opinion that there should not be reservation in the subcategory for the SC/ST category, and this has not only been the Chirag's stand, but also his father's stand since long. He always believed that as long as there is a practice of untouchability against the scheduled castes and tribes, there should not be any provision for reservation in the subcategories, and also the creamy layers for the SC/ST. So Lok Janshakti Party has urged the Supreme Court to reconsider, and also the government to intervene and maybe file a petition in the Supreme Court itself for the review of the judgment which the Supreme Court has given.
Prabhakar, thanks very much for joining us with the latest there. So as Prabhakar is reporting, the LJP has always been against the reservation for subcategories, and now the LJP are willing to move the SC to reconsider its decision. Moving now to our big headline at this hour. Well, the mounting death toll in Wayanad, which has been Kerala's worst tragedy in decades. Well, nearly 300 people have died in the Wayanad landslides, and multiple, in fact hundreds, are still feared trapped. Multiple are still missing. Rescue operations are still on. Take a look at this report.
Day 3 of the mammoth rescue operations in Kerala's Wayanad, hit by massive landslides that have devastated a number of villages. On Thursday, a makeshift bridge was assembled for easier access to the regions affected and isolated by the landslide. The defense teams pulled out 7 bodies at a stretch, taking the number of deaths to over 290. There are around 200 people missing and several thousands who are now lodged across 18 relief camps. Former Wayanad MP Rahul Gandhi visited the site along with his sister Priyanka and met with the affected.
There is still a lot of work to be done here, but it's a huge tragedy. I'd like to thank all the people who are working here, the doctors, the nurses, the administration, volunteers. I'm very proud of everyone who's working here, but it's very, very sad to see.
Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan was huddled in a high-level meeting. The state has denied the centre's claim of having issued the alert earlier, and the Kerala Assembly Speaker insisted on more discussions on this key issue.
It's quite unfortunate that when Kerala is facing this kind of a huge tragedy, a natural disaster, the union government, Shri Amit Shah, he's telling like this. So we have to, Honorable CM himself has responded to this comment.
But when it comes to this region, it is prone to landslides and there has been heavy rains. Could this have been avoided?
Yeah, this is to be discussed. The statement made by Amit Shah that I don't know. I spoke to CM, he had made clearly the statement. In the evening itself, Honorable Chief Minister has given his reply to the Honorable Home Minister. So this issue has to be seriously discussed.
Meanwhile, those who have died are being laid to rest free of cost by volunteers in the region.
And well, the latest coming in from Wayanad, well, the Indian Army has been able to complete the construction of a key bridge that will help rescue workers to reach the other side and rescue those who are still fear trapped. Now, this construction has been completed in record time. This is a mammoth rescue operation is still underway. There are state rescue teams and national disaster rescue teams on the spot as well, and this is a crucial development in the rescue operations. But moving now to the situation in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, another year but a similar story with flash floods in both the states after landslides as well. There you can see roads caved in. In fact, key highways and overbridges have also been washed away. At least 15 people have died in both the states due to rain-related incidents. The situation right now is a little better, but key rivers are flowing above the danger mark. Take a look.
A building comes crashing down amid angry, swirling waters. This after cloudbursts in Shimla, Mandi and Kullu districts of Himachal Pradesh. Houses and roads washed away and 2 hydropower projects damaged. At least 2 people have died and over 50 people are still missing. The wrath of nature turning the picturesque valley into an angry swirl of water. Authorities have ordered the closure of all schools and colleges in Kullu and Mandi.
प्रदेश की जो अभी स्थिति है वो नियंत्रण में है, लेकिन जान माल का भी नुकसान हुआ है और प्रदेश की सड़कों को भारी नुकसान हुआ है। मनाली जो है, मनाली पूरे देश से कट चुका है। कुल्लू तक आवाजाही में भी प्रभाव, आवाजाही में भी जो रुकावटें पैदा हुई है। तो मेरा ये मानना है कि हमारा सभी प्रदेश की जनता से ये अनुरोध है कि वो इस समय नदी नालों के पास ना जाकर हम नदी नालों से दूर रहें, यही मैं उनसे अपील करना चाहता हूं।
Teams of the NDRF and ITBP, police and home guards have started rescue operations. Road connectivity in affected areas has been severely disrupted with 4 motorable bridges and footbridges being washed away. Drones are also being used to locate missing people.
I mean, the situation is bad. We are responding. We have already sent 4 of our teams which are there at these various locations. So again here, because the roads were cut off, the team had to travel long distances. At one place they had to go 10 kilometers. And you may be aware that the terrain there is hilly. So they had to cover that terrain by road and they had the heavy equipment on their back. So, but luckily they have reached the spot. They're trying to help out people, to evacuate people, and to see what best is possible.
एनडीआरएफ, एसडीआरएफ और पुलिस की टुकड़ियां जगह इन सभी जगह स्थानों के लिए रवाना हो गई हैं और रिलीफ और रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चले हुए हैं। आप देख सकते हैं कि सोशल मीडिया में किस प्रकार से एनडीआरएफ और हमारी जो रेस्क्यू टीम्स है किस प्रकार के बचे हुए लोग, जो फंसे हुए लोगों को किस प्रकार से रेस्क्यू कर रहे हैं। भारी बारिश का जो अलर्ट है हमारा अगले कल जो है 2 तारीख की सुबह 6 बजे तक था, लेकिन अभी शाम के टाइम में और अलर्ट आएगा। जो भी डाटा आईएमडी के पास होगा उसके बेस पर के ये जो अलर्ट है ये रिवाइज भी हो सकता है।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to the Himachal Chief Minister and offered all possible help. Uttarakhand too is struggling with landslides. The death toll across the state is mounting. At least 10 people have died in Kedarnath and 4 missing in rain-related incidents in Dehradun, Haldwani and Chamoli. 3 others have died so far and another injured after a cloudburst in Jakhanyali in Tehri Garhwal district. Several others are still missing.
यहाँ पर जखनियाली और बेल गांव के आसपास जो क्लाउड बस्ट हुआ था उससे जखनियाली में 3 जनहानि हुई हैं, 3 लोगों की डेथ हुई है और एक ही परिवार के हैं वो। उसके अतिरिक्त कुछ हम इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के डैमेज हुए हैं, जैसे कि एक ब्रिज यहाँ पर जो एक मेन हाईवे था हमारा उसका ब्रिज डैमेज हुआ है और कुछ पशुहानि भी हुई है। बाकी जो हमारे राहत बचाव कार्य कल रात से ही लगातार चल रहे हैं और जो भी लोगों की आवश्यकता है, जो भी नीड है उसको हम लोग अटेंड कर रहे हैं। और आगामी आने वाले टाइम में क्योंकि वैसा बताया जा रहा है कि पहले भी यहाँ पर ऐसी 10 साल पूर्व भी यहाँ पर ऐसी ही सिमिलर एक आपदा आई थी, तो उसके लिए परमानेंट नेचर के क्या हम रिलीफ वर्क कर सकते हैं उस पर भी ध्यान देंगे।
Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has conducted an aerial survey.
हमारा प्रयास है कि जल्दी से जल्दी एक तो इस क्षेत्र का विस्थापन किया जाए, क्योंकि मकान यहाँ खतरे की जद में आते हैं उनका आकलन हो गया है और कोशिश है कि हर संभव अब आगे जो है लोगों की।
At least 450 pilgrims headed for Kedarnath are stranded along the Gaurikund Kedarnath trek route after stretches were washed away by heavy rain overnight. An advisory has also been issued for Kedarnath bound pilgrims, asking them to wait in a safe place until the weather improves and the roads blocked there are restored. With VD Sharma in Himachal and Kishore in Uttarakhand, Bureau Report, NDTV.
And moving now to news just coming in. Well, the government has written to the cricket body BCCI asking it to curb ads about alcohol and tobacco being endorsed by sports persons, particularly cricketers. In fact, the DG Health Services has written to BCCI saying that alcohol and tobacco ads must not be promoted during big events and matches, prominent matches particularly, given the fact that this sets the wrong example. BCCI has said that sportsmen and cricketers are role models for the youth, which is why such harmful products must not be endorsed by cricketers and sports people. And the DG Health Services has said that the measure to control or curb proxy ads about alcohol and tobacco will help control the consumption of these harmful products. Moving now to the other big headline. Well, the CBI has filed its first charge sheet in the NEET paper leak case. 13 accused have been charge sheeted. This is the CBI's first charge sheet, remember, in the NEET paper leak case after a series of raids by the CBI across cities, across states, in fact, as well. Now, remember, the Patna solvers have also been named in this key charge sheet. My colleague Neeta Sharma with the latest.
Absolutely. Vedant, this is the first charge sheet which the CBI has filed. They have named 4 students and also a junior engineer among the 13 who have been charge sheeted. Among them are the 2 kingpins, Nitish Kumar and Amit Anand. 4 candidates, as you were mentioning, the solvers, Ayush Kumar and Anurag Yadav, Abhishek Kumar and Shivanandan Kumar. Sikandar Yadavendu, a junior engineer at Bihar Danapur Town Council, he has also been named by the CBI. The CBI claims that all these 13 accused have been booked under sections 407, 408, 409, which deal with criminal breach of trust and 120B. Initially, the CBI had started investigating a case in Bihar itself. Then their probe led them to Jharkhand. But now 2 more states, Odisha and also Rajasthan. So day by day, the ambit as far as this probe is concerned is getting widened. The CBI claims that already The probe has indicated that the examination paper was leaked from Hazaribagh OSS school. So they would be filing a separate charge sheet in which they would be again naming some solvers, some candidates, which also will include engineers and doctors in the second supplementary charge sheet.
And moving now to more news, well, Mamata Banerjee has now written a fierce letter. In fact, she has said that GST on insurance premiums must be withdrawn immediately. Well, this after, Nitin Gadkari also wrote to the government demanding a rollback or a withdrawal of the GST on insurance premiums and health medical premiums, in fact. And this has sparked a raging political debate. In fact, Mamata Banerjee has said that if it's not withdrawn, then she will take to the streets. So, political clamour really for the withdrawal of GST on insurance premiums. And with that, we'll take a short break now, but we'll continue on the other side. Welcome back. The big political controversy in the state of Karnataka. Well, the governor has now sent a summons to Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah over the alleged housing scam, or the Muda scam as it is. Well, there was a cabinet meeting in the state which was not attended by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and the cabinet has said that the governor should be advised to withdraw the show cause notice immediately. Listen in to what Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar had to say.
A special cabinet meeting you chaired in what circumstances?
No, the Honorable Governor had issued a show cause notice to my Chief Minister. Since it was a politically notice, we wanted, so we discussed in detail. Since the matter was connected to the Chief Minister, we didn't want him to be a part. So he decided that I will not be a part of that. So I had to chair that. Yeah.
Sir, what was the decision in the cabinet?
The decision was to advise the governor to withdraw the letter and reject the petition of Mr. whoever had filed the petition for prosecution.
So how do you see this show cause notice?
It is purely politics and it is against the law of this land and the constitution.
Thank you very much. So Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumarji, who is saying that the cabinet has decided to advise the governor to reject this petition and withdraw the show cause notice sent to the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah. With camera person Kumar Nihal Kidwai for NDTV.
तो शूटिंग रेंज में एक बार फिर भारतीय शूटर्स ने धमाका किया है। महाराष्ट्र के स्वप्निल कुसले ने ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीता है। स्वप्निल, एक बार इस मेडल को दिखाइए, क्योंकि बहुत रेयर मोमेंट है, इतिहास रचा है। पहली बार है कि जब ओलंपिक्स में 3 मेडल आए हैं शूटिंग से और ज्ञाने की उम्मीद है। ये कितनी बड़ी बात है स्वप्निल, तीसरा मेडल आना, क्योंकि इस देखिए 2 बार नहीं आया था तो लग रहा था, फिर आपको जैसे मैंने कई लोगों से बात की, दे डिड नॉट रेट यू दैट हाई, है ना, बड़े बड़े शूटर्स हैं और आप अनलकी भी रहे। एशियन गेम्स में 41st शॉट गलत गया, आप बाहर हो गए। अभी अंजलि भागवत से आपके बारे में बात हो रही थी, ये थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कीजिए अपना जो प्रोसेस है।
पहले तो मैं कांग्रेस करूँगा जो जर्नी है, काफ़ी हद से चेंजेस भी हुए हैं, अप डाउन भी हुए हैं, बट उससे ही मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा है और यहाँ पे उस सब चीज़ों का इस्तेमाल करके मैंने शूट किया। एंड जो एशियन गेम्स में हुआ या वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप में हुआ, इट्स जस्ट अ पास्ट एंड उससे काफ़ी चीज़ सीखने को मिली एंड वही जो सीखने के बाद उसको करेक्शन करके यहाँ पे मैंने उसको इस्तेमाल किया।
अंजलि भागवत से मेरी बातचीत हुई, बोली कि विंडी कंडीशन था आज भी वहाँ पे, जो कि उनको दिन नज़र आ रहा था। पीटी उषा नर्वस हो रही थी, तो ओवरऑल जो आपके लिए बहुत आसान नहीं था। और वो कह रहे थे कि जब उसका 41st शॉट जो था वो 10.5 लगा तो लगा कि नहीं अब मेडल आ गया, और आप बहुत नीचे से ऊपर आए इस फाइनल में भी।
मैं किसी का टारगेट नहीं देख रहा था, लाइक वहाँ पे स्कोर बोर्ड होता है। टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैंने किसी का आज स्कोर बोर्ड नहीं देखा, आई थिंक लास्ट के 2 शॉट्स में भी देखे होंगे, बट पहले मैं खुद के बॉडी के ऊपर एंड ब्रीथ के ऊपर ही बस मैं फोकस कर रहा था एंड वही मुझे मतलब वही मेरे को ऐसा था कि हाँ वही चाहिए था मुझे, एंड उसी की चीज़ को पकड़ के मैंने अच्छी तरीके से शूट किया।